Hello, welcome to BBC News. I'm David Eades. Our main stories this hour. NATO warns that Russian troops are heading for eastern Ukraine. We report from the front line where Ukrainians are preparing for an invasion.
The troops here say they have been fighting a long war against Russian-backed separatists. They know that President Putin may now send more forces.
The US, Europe and now Japan respond with a series of targeted sanctions. Just how far will they deter Russia from further military action?
Who in the Lord's name does Putin think gives him the right to declare new so-called countries on territory that belong to his neighbors?
In other news, a US jury finds 3 white men who murdered a black jogger, Ahmaud Arbery, guilty of federal hate crimes.
Ahmaud will continue to rest in peace, but he will now begin to rest in power.
Also, is climate change threatening to undo 50 years of progress against poverty? We examine the latest research and how it affects our health. Also, from toe to tail, how scientists piece together the true enormity of the giant flying dinosaur of 170 million years ago. Hello, thanks for joining us. Russia has been dealt a wave of new economic and financial sanctions as the West tries to head off a military invasion of Ukraine. NATO says that there is evidence Russian troops are moving towards areas of eastern Ukraine. President Biden has accused Russia of a clear violation of international law and has announced new financial sanctions. Well, Japan has also just announced sanctions which include targeting specific individuals. And in just the last few minutes, the Australian Prime Minister Scott Morrison has added his name to that list. The position that they are dealing with is this, as we can show you on the map here, as President Putin is suggesting moving peacekeeping, as he would call them, peacekeeping troops into the Luhansk and Donetsk region. Now, what you see on the map there in the yellow are the areas which are still held by Ukrainian government troops, whereas in the grey of those two regions, they are in the hands of the separatists. Ola Girin is our correspondent who is in eastern Ukraine now, from where she sent this report.